Hi and welcome to Aphrodite Hills Golf Course here in Cyprus. My name is Chris Ryan and today's video we're going to show you how you can use your golf glove to help you play some better golf and ultimately shoot some lower scores. So most of you playing the game of golf will be wearing a golf glove. There might be a selective few who don't, but 99% of you will be wearing a glove. And it's your glove, you can do to it whatever you like. So I'm going to show you 3 ways that you could mark your glove with a sharpie, which might help you when you're out on the golf course. Now, we're not talking about mechanics here, we're not talking about how you swing the golf club, but we're going to go through what you can actually do. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to mark a line to show where the golf club should actually sit in your hand. Very, very often, the golfers who struggle to generate the most amount of speed will have the golf club too high up in the lifeline. So what they actually do is they hit the golf club sort of from the base of the index finger almost through the middle of the hand. Now you can see how I've placed the line more from the base of the index finger to just inside the base of the little finger. So I'm holding that golf club very, very much in the fingers. What that's going to do for me is it's going to give me the best range of motion in that wrist. If you hold it too high up in the hand, you're going to have very limited range of motion. You're therefore going to find it very difficult to generate any wrist set. And if you try to generate any angle between your arm and the club, it's going to probably come more from your lead arm. So just placing a very simple Sharpie mark across the base of the fingers is going to help you every time you make your golf swing. You're going to apply the golf club into the hand at the same point. There's our first way. Now the second thing we're going to do is going to put a line which joins the inside of the index finger and the inside of the thumb. You can see how those 2 lines would join together. Now if I move my thumb away from my index finger, those lines will separate. So what I also see is lots of golfers will have the thumb slightly to the right of the handle, which would be preferable, but they'll actually have a huge gap between the thumb and the index finger. And what that effectively means is that golf grip is going to be very weak. It's going to be rotated as the hand is too much underneath the golf club. Those golfers are very often going to have the club face very open at the top of the golf swing, very open through the downswing, and they're going to have to try and fix that at impact by releasing this golf club very early. So again, a simple Sharpie mark which goes across the thumb and the index finger, and once I've got the golf club into my hand at the right point, I've also got to make sure that those 2 lines are connected. If those 2 lines are connected, my hand's connected, my thumb sits slightly to the right of center, but that's going to mean that the rest of my hand is well positioned on that golf club. Now the last thing that I want you to do is I want you to use some text and write something on your glove. You'll notice that I've written on mine RTN. What does that mean? Well, that stands for routine. So what I tend to find on the golf course when I play 18 holes, and this tends to happen a little bit more in the back 9, I very often get out of my routine. I very often start with a fantastic routine, thinking about, what I do in terms of picking my club, picking my yardages, etc., etc. But I get a bit lazy, I get a bit sloppy into the back 9, and that can really cost me in terms of course management decisions and ultimately my score. So what this does for me is every time I put my golf glove on, I look down at it and I see RTN. That reminds me that I need to go through my routine. Now yours might be very different. Yours might be a key word, something that you're working on your golf swing maybe. It might well be that you're working on the takeaway and you're trying to make that club move a little bit smoother away. You might write smooth on there. You might write takeaway. Whatever it may be, something that's going to help you, whether that's a little trigger, such as mine, to make sure I go through my routine, or whether it's something more swing-based, something that's going to help you actually move the golf club around your body in a better way. Have a little think about what might be best for you. And certainly I think if you can get hold of a Sharpie, use it with your golf club, and I've just created something there which is going to help me play some better golf. Really, really simple, very, very quick to do, but during a round of golf, it's going to help me. And that's really what we're trying to do here. So, RTN, I need to go through my routine. So let's hit this shot on the 9th hole here at Aphrodite Hills. Beautiful looking hole. I need to hit a little fade off that bunker on the left. So my routine would be visualize the shot shape, starting on the bunker, peeling away to the right. My practice swings, I will rehearse what that shot feels like. So I'm trying to feel a little bit more of a fade motion. And then I'm going to get my breathing right. Again, visualize that shot and go ahead and execute it. So I've made sure I've gone through my routine. Bits are joined on my glove. That's all pretty good. See if I can hit that little fade. Perfect. I would not have that ball back, just drifting right off that bunker, and that's in A1 position. So use your golf club to your advantage. Get yourself a Sharpie, put a few markings on it. When you're on the golf course, it's definitely going to help you either grip the club better, or it might give you a trigger, which is going to help you either go through a routine a little bit more deliberately, or maybe work on something mechanical in your swing. Use your golf glove, it can definitely help you improve your scores. Right, thank you very much for watching. Thank you to Aphrodite Hills for having me here for a few days. Big thanks to Golf Breaks, they made it all happen. All the usual stuff is down below the video. That's a like button, there's a comments box, and there's also a link there to subscribe to my channel. If you're not a subscriber already, I would urge you to do so. It's absolutely free. Just loads more videos just like this one coming each and every week. Thanks again for watching. We'll see you again soon.